Yo, yo, yo. Let me see, are we here? We are here. Hello, hello, hello. So, let's begin. We are almost done with the 100% run for the shelter, for the challenge. It's crazy that we got so far. We still have to go to Vostok to actually get all the other items, but today we're gonna do something a little bit special. Uh, we got a little bit lucky, let's say. A few of the runs before, since we actually found many shots for the SVD. So as the primary gun, in fact, we will take our beautiful SVD. And look, we have over 200 shots for the SVD, which is incredible. I love this gun. I truly do. Except we will not use this scope on the gun. I believe I'm able to put any advanced scope on the gun, so I will actually put the voodoo scope on the gun. I will leave this scope right there, on the location where the SVD usually is, so I know to actually have to put the scope on the gun. The gun is beautiful, by the way. Look at this. It's a beautiful gun. Incredible, incredible. Look at this. Crazy gun. So that's what we're gonna use for the primary weapon. That's the SVD with the voodoo scope. I do enjoy both the voodoo scope and the leopard scope. I believe this one is more clean, so I will use it for now, the voodoo scope. Let us see. Oh, and for the secondary, we also got lucky with the stuff that we found. That includes ammo for the MP7. Look, we actually have almost 200 ammo for the MP7. So as the secondary gun, I will take the MP7. Now, I'm incredibly nervous, of course. Let me check the ammo. Chuck the ammo, let's say, right here. Alright. So I am incredibly nervous because of the way that they function, the guns. It's beautiful, yes? Let me show you actually. It's a beautiful gun. Look, we even have a laser, you know? Like, look at this. It's crazy, yo. The reason why it's scary because actually trying to find the ammo for the MP7 is next to impossible. Kind of very similar with the SVD. Thankfully, you can find the ammo for the SVD on the vendor, but of course that's not assured. So for now, let's do it like this, and maybe if we find another MP5 or something, we can actually use it. As you can see, also we also have a silencer on the SVD. Is that rare silencer called the PTN, yeah, which is fantastic because I do want to use the SVD as essentially as long as possible, you know. So that's gonna be great. I'm sorry, I'm trying to check some of the settings here. Okay, this seems fine. And let me go here. This also seems fine. So fantastic stuff so far. As far as for the items that we actually need to find are not so. There's only a few of them. I believe it's the. I actually checked some of the items that we need before the before the stream, and the items that we do need are the inverter, like for the task, like the item that actually goes with the battery cables and the jerrycan. So it also needs the inverter. Let me put the jerrycan a little bit of a more, okay, like this. So we still need the inverter, which is kind of funny because if you remember a few streams ago, we actually spent like 2 hours in the village trying to find the inverter. So that's one thing. We actually need the helmet. There's a special Soviet helmet. What's it called? I forgot the name of it. It's a Soviet helmet from the Second World War, like the green helmet. It's extremely rare. I only saw it twice in all the time that I play. I believe I played it for 60 hours or something, like a very long time in total. So it is incredibly rare, and I believe that's it. Maybe the fishing vest. Yes, we also don't have the fishing vest, but we will of course find it. That's pretty common. So let me take the bandages first. I do enjoy the bandages. They are they save lives in this game, and I mean I hope in the real world as well, but in this game especially, that's correct. I will take some of the painkillers, antibiotics. Essentially every bandage heals for 20 HP, and that's exactly what I need. But most importantly, it cures bleeds and burns. Most importantly, bleeds, because if there is no way for you to cure the bleeds, you will die. I will take 2 splits. I will take actually 2 IFX with the SOS kit. At some point we will probably find even more SOS kits, and we will take them. We don't need to fill up our inventory much. I believe we have everything. I will actually restore the power to the night vision goggles. That's incredibly important. At night especially, we will be using our, what's it called, our night vision, especially in the situations where we need them the most, and that's when we're trying to defeat the enemies. For everything else, we have our light, which is fine. Let me see. We will need some food. Technically, we need some food right now. I only see 1 soda, so I will not actually take that soda. I will take the juice instead. It restores 30. I believe tomatoes, what? Energy? No. Let me take the pears. Okay, that's fine. And let me take some food, like warm chocolate. A little bit of it. I'll take a light. I'll take some extra batteries. I do believe we'll actually find some more of the batteries in the map, so that's fine. We'll take some peas. A little bit of juice, and I believe that's it. All the rest we'll find in the level. We have heals, we have ammo, we have everything else, and of course we have free inventory for all the fantastic loot that at some point we'll find. Thing says in Twitch chat, is that a fish in the bed sleeping? Listen, it's my pike, okay? Yes, it's sleeping very nicely actually. Okay, and the perch is perched on the medical, you know, cabinet. That's how it works, you know. And a gun next to the bed, of course. So yeah, my guy sleeps next to a fish. That's how it works, okay? And I believe that's it. SVD, MP7. I will actually place the MP7 to go full auto. I almost died in the last stream. You can actually check it in the clips, and you can check it in what's it called? Just give me a sec. In the clips, also on Reddit. If you will go to the the Reddit's page, I mean, the page of the game on Reddit, you will actually see my post on Reddit, which is kind of funny, for me essentially almost dying to the bandit. Okay, in other case, let's go. It should be the morning. Yes, it's 8 a.m. in the game, so that's fantastic for us. Let's slowly begin. I believe that we will go instantly to Vostok, as in we'll actually go to Minefield and then to Vostok. I will double check right here for maybe the fishing vest and something similar, though all of those items of course you can find in Vostok, and even some of them you can find in the minefields, so it's no problem to actually find them. Just like to check this because it's very close. Okay, so we are actually running the MP7 SVD build. This is crazy, like actually crazy. Everything about it is actually insane. So, as I mentioned, the ammo is rare for the MP7 and both for the SVD, but we did so many runs, successful ones, that we actually have for the SVD we have over 200 shots, which is incredible. It's way too much, of course, but it's fine. And for the MP7 we have almost 200, which is a huge number because you don't get many MP7 actually bullets, even if you find them in a cupboard or something similar. I will take this gun because it's worth a ton. Look, 3,500 euros. So when we do get to the merchants, we might find something to buy. Also, another sun hat. I'm also down to actually have another gun instead of our inventory. So if we actually have to Kokoro Green, I'm not sure if we have that. Ooh, look, the fishing vest, good. I will actually take the fishing vest with me. Actually, I'll go to the shelter to deposit it a bit later. I take also the black windbreaker. I'm not sure if I have it. Okay. So this seems fine, you know. Let's go to the shelter immediately. I'm not sure if I have the duffel bag, so I will actually take the duffel bag now that I have room in. Wow. So the loot that you can actually find in the cars and so on is incredible. It's insane. It's very similar to the loot on the ground that you can find, for example, in the houses and so on. So whatever you can find in the cupboards, you can also find, and in some of the crates you can also find in the cars and on the ground. It's crazy. So it's always alright if you're looking for specific items, or essentially both in the late game and the early game, to look at the items. Yes, we actually didn't have the black windbreaker. So let me place it. Let me place the duffel bag upstairs. No, we actually had the windbreaker. Here it is. And we also had the duffel bag. Okay, fair enough. But what we didn't have was maybe the Kakaru. That's for the belt zone. Yes, we didn't have the Kakaru. I will leave the sauna hat and the gun to actually to buy items from the trader. And I believe all the rest is fine. Let me eat something if I'm still here. And let's go actually straight to the merchant. Straight to him. To try to find maybe even more ammo for the SVD and so on. Yo, what's up, Karkani? Hello, hello. He says in Twitch chat, hello, the old wise one and Mr. Master. Hello, hello, man. What's up, what's up? Mr. Master and Mr. TP, you know? Why not, you know? Why not? Okay, Mr. VIP. Karkani. Hell yeah. Has a nice ring to it, you know? Has a nice ring to it. So we are starting the run right now of Karkani. We are going straight to the merchant and then afterwards to Vostok. We are after the helmet. I'm not sure if I actually mentioned on the stream and on the video. We actually need to find. Actually, I want this table for when we return here. I'll also take this ammo and the bandages. Okay. I would like this table because I can actually display stuff with. Oh, the fishing vest. I was trying to deposit the fishing vest. I forgot. It's fine. I will take this. It's fine. We still have the fishing vest, but as I mentioned, we don't have to take so many items, so it's fine. Now he wants to sell me the special crate. Now after I sold the gun. Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. We're good. Karkani says, let me restore my hand stamina. Karkani says, only 3 items missing and 2 fishes. Hell yeah, man. That's crazy, yo. You're doing it so quickly, yo. He also says, I found 2 old helmets today from Vostok. Man. That's exactly the helmet which I need, you know? Exactly the helmet which I need. I hope I actually find it, you know? I don't need 2 though, just 1. I'm kinda sad that I left the ones that I found the other stream. But you never know. I didn't know that I will have this challenge, you know? But here we are, and it's actually incredibly fun. We're also using, let me show you. We're using the SVD, which is crazy. By the way, we have so much ammo for the SVD. And we're using the MP7. Crazy, it even has a laser, you know. And we actually have around 200 shots for each gun. So that's why I'm gonna use it. The ammo is of course incredibly rare, but I believe that you're gonna be fine. With 200 shots, I believe you're fine. The more I play the game, the better I become. So hopefully I will not need as many shots as I did earlier. We will actually heat up, so this is important. We are actually playing the game during the winter. I know that the regulars already know this, of course. Ooh, look at this. And the shotgun. I actually do not have a shotgun in the... Crazy. I don't have the shotgun in the... in the shelter, so I will take the shotgun. So because we are playing in the winter, I do have to heat up my temperature. Let me the tuna. And in the next map that we will actually go, which is the minefield, I actually cannot heat up in the winter, even though I have to. If the body temperature gets to 0, I begin to lose health by a frostbite status, I guess, which is incredibly, of course, dangerous and so on. So the best thing that we can do is to actually heal up, to heat up before we enter the next map. And then we're kind of trying to be quick in the minefield. The problem is, though, of course, in the minefield you have mines. So we still have to be very careful. The enemies here are also not the bandits from the village. We actually didn't see any bandit in the village, but we'll 100% see of some of the enemies here. Wow, it's so silent. Crazy. And the enemies here actually have assault rifles. All of them, every single one of them. They're using the assault rifle called... I know there is a mine here. They're using the assault rifle called the RK95, which is... here it is. Look how hidden that is. I hope that you're seeing it on the stream. And that's essentially an AK, like the old AK, which is the 7.62 ammo. So incredibly hard-hitting shot. But it can actually use NATO sights and suppressors and so on. So it's a crazy gun. And of course, as I mentioned, it's an actual assault rifle, which hits hard. As you know, we don't have any helmets on us, no rigs and so on, so we have to be intelligent in the way that we approach the map. They do like to be... Let me take my SVD. They do like to be on this... Look, on the watchtowers. He heard an explosion and immediately went to check up. One. I know it took some shots, but fair enough. Now, it would be nice and fine if I could stay here. Ooh, a beautiful mine. If I could stay here in the shadows, essentially, and shoot at the enemies as they spawn, but I cannot. I have to move through the minefield and to actually push into them, which is insanity, which is crazy. Someone did shoot at us, but we... and of course, these enemies are a bit stronger than the bandits also in the way that they shoot their gun. They do shoot their gun fully automatic quite often. Not all the time as the soldiers do in Vostok, but they are incredibly dangerous because of the gun that they're using and so on. So let's actually push. Let's be ready to return fire. Let's enter here. We are not safe in this house. We're surrounded. But at least I can find some of the ammo. Or maybe some other gun. Let's actually check the... I heard the enemy. He's kind of far in front of us. I will actually risk by climbing up. So that's the risk, right? I took so much damage, but I simply cannot challenge them because they can essentially stun lock me with their shots. So I have to be intelligent with the way I play. I will also use one of the bandage, even though I don't actually need it. And I will use the antibiotic. The antibiotic heals for 10 HP. So I do... Look, he's climbing. 3. The enemies can also climb my own location, my own watchtower, so we have to be careful. Karkani says in Twitch chat, I started to like the knight in this game more. Yeah, same. Same. To go with... I'm sorry, Karkani. Four. So... as you can see, everything here is very scary. We have to be careful. So are you using the night vision or simply trying to, you know, just the light and your senses, as you say, you know? I like the night mode if I can have the night vision, because it does truly help a lot at night. That means the painkiller. So, fantastic loot. Oh, okay. Wait. I already have, what's it called, this particular type of a carrier. Let me do it like this. But if I do find a plate, I will attach there. The reason why I have the fishing vest and the shotgun with me is because I do need those items. And also a Car 21 magazine. This is crazy. It also has 11 shots in it, which is incredible. That's another gun which has the ammo, which is extremely rare. So that's amazing to find. Karkani says, I just like to be more stealthy. Fair enough. And he says, I use the night vision to scout and shoot. That's a perfect strategy. 5. That's exactly how I like to play, what's it called? The Vostok map zone. Apartment zone. That's a headshot, ladies and gentlemen. 6. I'm typing the numbers in chat so I keep track of the amount of the enemies that I shot. As you can see, they can actually hit me from a very long range. Like, it's not a joke. The enemies here are like actual guards, you know. They have a fantastic weapon. They're not afraid to use their gun. They shoot from a longer distance. And as you can see, it's forcing me to actually play a little bit more stealthily, but carefully. They are dangerous, you know. I'm not sure where the guy was. Okay, I see him. 7. 7. Again, I'm using the SVD and the MP7. Those are two of the guns which actually have their ammo is extremely rare. So even though I would like to take my... Ooh, another SVD magazine. Great. Even though I would like to take my time... Eight. Oh no. Let me inside. 8. Even though I would like to take my shots slowly and carefully and so on, saving my essentially life is much more important than conserving the ammunition. Okay, I do have 2 more ammo. I don't actually need this this mag, so I will throw it. It's extremely rare, the mag is, but I don't need it. I'll throw it away. Nine and 10 is behind me. SVD. Beautiful. 10 all dead. Okay. So now when every single enemy on the map, as you saw, all the enemies are next to you in the minefield, as opposed to the village, for example, or even the apartments in Vostok. When you do kill all the 10 enemies, you do have the ability to loot the entire map in peace. Of course, we do have to be a little bit more quick, because our body temperature is dropping. We actually have to heat up. And I will actually not take another gun. Maybe if we find a small MP5 or something similar. But I think we're fine. On the ammo and so on. Let's reload our guns. Let's slowly go try to find some loot. I would actually like to change the sight on my MP7 instead of the voodoo sight, which I have right now on the gun. I would maybe like a hammer or even a flapper sight would be very useful, you know. Okay, fair enough. Slowly move here. There is a mine hidden. Look how well hidden that mine is. So if you've never seen this, you might ask, why would you go there? It's because from the watchtower, the top watchtower, I actually saw that there is a dead bandit here with 2 fantastic. Look, you can find the SOS kits and so on in the crates like this. Like, that's fantastic. I truly need the SOS kits in order to survive. If I do get a rapture, a concussion due to a headshot and so on, I do need either an IFAC or a medkit to heal that. So it's extremely important. A navy sight, I do have quite a few of those actually. Okay, we are under 50 body temperature. We can slowly go back to the center of the map essentially, and then to go to Vostok. I will not take the road through the forest. Or will I? Let me try to do so. This is, of course, an experiment. I am doing a challenge, but I'm trying essentially not to die. But I would like to carefully look at all the roads and to know where I can move and I cannot. So you are able, of course, as you can see, to spot the mines, but it might be hard if the mines are in the grass and so on. Okay, used quite a lot of ammo for the mines themselves. It would be maybe better to use the SVD for mine clearing. I know that sounds kinda counterintuitive, but the SVD ammo, even though it's extremely rare, you can actually buy it from the vendor, the merchant. Okay. And this is the road to Vostok. The apartments. Let's reload the gun. We do have even some of the food and so on. So, let me try something. Let me look at something. Okay. Okay. Let's slowly go to the apartments. So, right now it's 4:20 in the game. When we enter, it's going to be 6:20 in the game. The night falls in the game at 7 p.m., which means that's 19 hours, I guess, is the way that you say it. So very soon, in essentially half an hour, night is gonna fall in the Vostok Apartments. That's both fantastic and not. It is good if I do remember to use my night vision from time to time. Of course, I will not be able to use my night vision all the time on the stream, specifically because it kind of destroys the quality of the stream. The bitrate actually drop, like the visual quality, so I cannot use it all the time. But I will use it if I do need, of course, to see where the enemies are and so on. Right now I am going to the far side of the map because there is a location where I can actually heat up to 100%, at which point I will come back and begin to loot the city of Vostok, like the apartments. This is also the radio tower where you can find military loot. And even the special crates can spawn here. I actually found a special crate in each of the containers here, which for me is crazy. That's extremely lucky. Was this some ammo? Fair enough. Also, my first IFAK that I found was instead of a tent like this, which is amazing. If you don't know, the IFAK, this small thing, is very much kind of like the medkit. The only differences are that it occupies a single space instead of 6, and it heals for 50 HP instead of 75. Again, not a huge difference. The reason why you would use the medkit or the IFAK is not because of the amount of HP that they heal, but no way. One. That's an enemy in the forest. So that's extremely dangerous because I'll show you right now as we slowly heat up. The enemies here are soldiers. I'm not sure if I talked about it enough. They're actual soldiers. They have actual assault rifles. Thank you, Karkani, for the one in chat. And in the forest, they can hide behind the trees and the rocks and so on. Thankfully, he actually said something. If he didn't say something, I would probably go towards him much closer before I actually saw him, and at that point he would have opened fire on me, probably first. So the reason why that's so scary, let me actually eat more chocolate. The reason why that's so scary is because they do like to shoot full auto very commonly, let's say, and they have assault rifles and they're accurate. If he shoots me first, he will hit me, and if I try to aim at him, my aim will jump everywhere, and actually I will not be able to run because every time he shoots me I will slow down. So I would just try to shoot him and I will not be able, and then I just die. So that happens when enemies like this are next to you. I mean, not next to you, but close to you enough so they can hit you very frequently with their gun. The next thing which can happen is for them, let me just check potentially for some loot here. Nope. The next thing which can happen is for them to be right next to you. So for example, like this. In that case, they will full auto you 100% of the time, I believe, and you will essentially die in less than a second. You will technically have the ability to react and maybe to put the reticle on their body, but I don't believe you will be able to kill them quickly enough. Because as I mentioned, they have assault rifles. They will shoot full auto at close range, and every single shot that they take at you will hit you. So it's crazy. We have to be very careful with that. Otherwise, we're good. It's 7:10 p.m. in the game, which means that the night fell. Now, the enemies at night do have a problem spotting you from a larger, longer distance, but especially for, oh yeah, let me actually increase the brightness for you so you can actually see something. So I did increase the brightness, but for you, the what's it called, the viewer. I use my streaming software in order to do so. I still see it quite a bit darker. Thankfully, we don't have an overcast sky. So we have a clear moon, so it's actually not so bad for now. So I can actually see something normally. But yeah, you should actually be able to see, like, for example, this entire area right here, I don't see anything like this until I look almost below myself, like here. Everything here is pitch black for me, pitch black. So yeah, but of course that's not a enjoyable viewing experience. So I do increase the brightness for you, the viewer. So yeah, essentially, let's loot Vostok. Let's be very careful. I carry backpack. I'm so happy every time I see it. Let's be careful. Let's listen and let's loot. Right here we're after the helmet. The old army helmet, like the green one. I have only found it on one of my runs several streams ago, and actually it was before I even had this challenge in mind. So even though I found two of them in the same run. I didn't take a single one of them. We do need the inverter. That's fantastic that we actually found it. And that's, I believe, the last item for a task which we need. We have the fish, we have the batteries, the inverters, the jumper cables, the jerry cans. We do have the toolboxes, the buckets, and everything else. So I believe we are fine on essentially everything. Let me slow down and let me look. I will have my night vision on for a little bit. Okay, let's go. My MP7 is, in fact, in the full auto mode. I will actually take all of those e-meds. Do have the sugar. It's in full auto mode, even though, of course, the ammo is rare. I value the life of my guy much more than... Ooh, a beautiful shotgun. This is 82. How much is that one? 65. Fair enough. Even though, of course, I would like to save and to find as many shots for the MP7 as possible. Ooh. What's this? A patrol backpack in the toilet? Okay. Thing says in Twitch chat, if you need a mountain of DP. Listen, I can make a mountain of beer actually in the game, but it's not TP, no. Not toilet paper. Okay, actually I will take this CMed as well. So I will also lower the music. It's a bit too intense for my liking. I would like to actually hear the enemies either talk or walk. So the enemies themselves do not always say stuff, especially if they're crouching, and I do believe at night. At night they do not say stuff frequently at all. But they do almost always move, like actually go from a location to location. Which means that if you listen closely, you can actually hear their footsteps. Now, depending on, of course, what you're doing at the moment, that they might not be possible. So yeah. No. Only one what thing? Beer? No, I have two. No? Look. So let's actually go upstairs. We haven't actually found a, what's it called? A special crate. But let's go upstairs. I will turn on my... This is so dangerous. It's so dark, I don't actually see anything. We can actually look on the ground because it's winter. We can at least see a little bit on the ground, so it's fine, you know. Kakani says in Twitch chat, it's not full yet. I'm sorry. I became a dragon for a short while. It's not full yet. What isn't full? Or I think bon appetit, and he hit a slice for us all here. Okay. Oh, is it Is it a special kind of pizza? Is it fungi, pepperoni, veggie, or is it something, you know, exotic? Okay, let's go to the other room, the other entrance. Thing says it's chicken and peppers. Hell yeah! Ooh, chicken and peppers, man. I love the taste of peppers, man. Beautiful, beautiful, healthy and delicious. Kirkani says, I thought to have some pizza today as well, but I didn't. Fair enough, fair enough. I had something beautiful to eat. I had an RK95. I actually had the macaronis with another inverter with what's it called? With some of the mushrooms with cream for cooking, you know, and with chicken, all mixed up together. It sounds like it's incredible. And that was fantastic. It has kind of like the new dish that my GF from time to time she makes, and she nails it every time she makes it. It's fantastic, yo. Too bad that I cannot eat too much of it, but fair enough. Cream doesn't sit well with my stomach, you know. I mean, it depends. If it's fresh milk and stuff like that, no problem. I can. What is this apartment? The hoarder's dream. If it's fresh milk, I can actually drink liters of it, no problem, like at once, you know. If it's like some other milk, like that's actually made to last longer, I cannot drink, because the chemicals inside of it he irritates my bowels and stuff like that. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. Though I love milk. I drink it almost every day. Almost every day. It just has to be fresh. Okay. We actually haven't found any special crates. Ooh, look at these beautiful guns. At some point I will actually do a run with the Glock. I love the gun incredibly. Like a lot. And hopefully we do find that helmet here in Vostok. At some point. It would be awesome. I would also take, depending, so if we do find that small, what's it called, small MP5, the one which doesn't have a stock, I believe I will actually, I will not take that. I believe I will actually put the MP5 in my bag, because if at some point I do run out of ammo, I can always exchange guns, and I can run the MP5 like the one that's here. You know, that's exactly the one, the MP5 that doesn't have a stock. The only thing which would be nice to find for it, of course, is a mag, and that's it. We don't need much more. Let us drink a juice. Let's actually exchange locations like this. Good. It is strange though. We still haven't found the helmet. The special crates and also the helmet. We'll find it. I actually believe that we are right now in the inventory, so the inverter, the shotgun, the fishing vest, and the helmet, if we're gonna find it. I believe that's everything, every single item that we're actually missing. We have all the fish. I believe we have everything else. Of course, when we do arrive back at the shelter, we'll look a little bit closer. Okay. Please, a special crate. We also have all the meds. We do have all the food, including the filled rations, so that's also fine. They will actually take a break. I will stand up, I will stretch, I will grab something to drink, and I'll be right back. And I hope you do so too. See you very soon. Yo, yo, everybody. Yo, yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, I'm back. Okay. Let's begin immediately. So, oh yeah, it's completely dark. um, let's continue. So, I hope you had a fantastic small break. I had some too. I took a it's called Zero Sugar Pepsi Max, and I actually started to drink them a little bit, not all the time, and they're fine. They're nice. Both the Pepsi and the Coca-Cola one are pretty good. Okay. What else? So I'm also looking at the ground. That's kind of very important. I know it's night at the moment in the game, but I'm also looking at the ground. The reason is the last few times, the last time when I saw the green helmet, which I'm searching for, I found one on the ground, just like this. Of course, in this game, very valuable stuff can spawn on the ground, like everywhere, including rare guns, ammo, sights, silencers. Like, beautiful. Look at this. I will take this. Also, the Polaris, I will exchange the one that I'm using right now. Okay. Okay, let's go. Of course, that includes for items that are also incredibly rare. So stuff like for items for the tasks, the tasks, and so on. Whoop, I'm sorry. It was so dark. So yeah, let's be a little bit intelligent. Oof, too close. Okay, good. It appears that it's a guitar, yo. I would so like to take the guitar. I love the guitar in this game. Listen. I would like a mod where I can actually place the guitar on like a separate slot, like it's on my back or something. Something crazy like that. I need it, okay? I need that in my life. This is Vostok. At winter and the night. It is extremely dangerous, but also extremely beautiful. As the snow begins to fall, so does the quiet in the night, because I do play the guitar. And hopefully no one will hear me play, because I don't have my gun out. Okay, I have to go. So I do like to play the guitar in the game a lot. I believe that the melody is incredibly beautiful. Okay. Antibiotics, sure. For a CMED, sure. In exchange for CMED. That's an MK18 mag. I actually have 2 of those back at home. So I believe that's fine. I'll hide in the bathroom for a second. I do have to check some of my settings. I'm very sorry for this. I'm very sorry for this. Yes. It's my streams. Stream manager says something like an error is happening. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything is alright. Seems that it's fine. Okay. Let's go. I also can't wait to actually find one of the. Yeah, on the ground. To find a special crate. We're actually kind of getting unlucky with them so far, which is fine. It is luck after all if you will find them, but I don't believe we actually found one. Fair enough. We'll take the war chocolate. They do sell a lot at the merchant, and I will actually check the rooftops. So the enemies do like to climb the rooftops. So it's always fantastic to actually check, you know. I'm also searching for some of the enemies on the ground. Thankfully, I can see a little bit because it's snowy on the ground. So I can actually see something, like a silhouette, maybe. So far, I believe we only killed one of the soldiers. I will have to actually scroll up and check. Yes, only one. Okay, fair enough. We didn't see anyone. Hope that I actually find a what's called a sleeping bag or a mattress or something similar, so we can actually fast forward to the morning. But I do hope that happens closer to when we actually arrive to the fourth apartment complex to loot it, not essentially now. The reason is because the fourth apartment complex is actually in the center of the map, and from the rooftop of the fourth apartment complex, I can essentially see a lot of the zone and the area, you know. So yeah. So far so good. I'm also not exactly sure if the fantastic peaches and stuff like that, if the helmet that we're trying to find, if the helmet actually spawns on the ground, or is it something like well, I mean, if it spawns in specific containers, or is it like anywhere? I cannot remember where I actually found the second helmet. I know one was. Now this is actually another silencer for the shotgun, and we found the silencer, and we found the mag for the MP5. Okay, that was actually beautiful. Okay, good. So I'm not sure where I actually found the helmet. the second helmet. One of the helmets was just like this on the ground. I don't believe it was in the kitchen like this. And another one, I'm not sure if it was on the in the cupboards or in a crate, or I can't actually remember. It happened on stream, but I can't remember. Okay, let's slowly check the sides. Okay, let's enter the... Oh yeah, we actually haven't found any special crates, now that I think about it, which is crazy. Another guitar. Peaches, don't mind if I do. So on that, on the wooden, the pallet, the special crate can spawn there, but we're not lucky. Well, kind of going quickly because I am trying to find stuff like that. So beside the helmet, I believe right now we have everything. So we do have the shotgun now. We do have the fishing vest found and the inverter. We have all the meds. Whoa, another Navy silencer. I do hope that find the helmet soon. Do I want ammo for the shotgun? Actually, I don't believe so. No, I don't believe so. Okay, so let's actually go to warm up at the corner of the map. But before we go there, I will take another small break and I will be right back, okay? Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I haven't actually put the screen up. Fair enough, fair enough. But I'm back. So, where we left off was actually we have to go back and actually warm up at the campfire. I will try to go a little bit more quickly towards the campfire, but so potentially to cut through the center, the middle. It's fine so far, okay. So because we actually look at this, a soldier in the forest. Two. That was the second one. So because there are soldiers in the forest, it means that we have to be very careful every time we actually go to heat up. And that was why, because if the soldiers are inside of the forest, they can surprise us very easily, essentially. The last time I saw the soldier right here there, the 2 streams ago, and the other soldier that we actually killed on the run right now should be on the road right here somewhere. Yeah, look. Nope. Look. So that's scary. It essentially means that the enemies can be everywhere around me at the moment. I kinda thought in the beginning that this location is kinda like a safe space. It's not. It definitely is not. Okay, let's have some drinks. Okay, it's good. Also, when I'm standing near a fire, and I do believe that also it is the same for the candles that you can actually see in the apartments. The enemies can actually see you better if you're standing near a fire source. I believe that's exactly how it works. Because the last time it was an enemy at night that was across our apartment complex. He was on the roof. I was in the apartment kitchen. I crossed next to the candle, and the enemy immediately, the soldier immediately began to shoot at me. So I believe that's actually in the game, implemented into the game, you know? Oh yeah, also the last time that I was here in Vostok, I only defeated 9 soldiers. Even though I spent some time in the center of the map and on the rooftops, I didn't actually see the last one. And also, I also went to the red tents, which are essentially on the other side of the map, again in the forest, and I didn't see the enemy. It was also day, so I'm not sure where they can be, you know, essentially where they can hide. So I hope that doesn't happen here as well, even though of course we don't have a challenge to actually kill every soldier, but I do still like to do so, you know. Another MP5, okay. So let me turn off the candle. Okay. Also, I wouldn't actually mind to find a regular helmet that I can actually, you know, have as armor and protection, and some kind of a armor plate, because I can actually equip it onto my rig. Let me throw the C-meds. I don't actually... Yo, what's up, Fkarkani? You actually haven't missed much, because we actually are getting unlucky with the special crates in the apartments. I haven't actually looted a single one, and this is the third apartment complex that I'm in. So it's kinda rare, you know? A little bit. Ooh, soda. I will take the soda. So yeah. Not much. We are trying still to find... Actually, I do believe I have all the items in the game except for that helmet. Because we have also found the... So the only... The common items that... the items that I was actually not collecting were items that are common, right? So stuff like the fishing vest and so on, I don't actually have inside of my shelter, but all the good stuff like the VSSs, the MP7s, the cars, the SVDs, like the one that I'm actually using right now. Of course I have that, and the bullets and the magazines and so on. So the only things that I actually need are the common items, which I do have in my inventory. As I mentioned, I don't have a shotgun and so on. Actually, I can throw away the sauna head. I have one at the shelter, and also right now I have one on my character. But we are still trying to find that one singular item, which is the green helmet, the old army helmet. And hopefully along the way we'll find some of the special crates. I would like to exchange my my sight on the MP7 with the leopard one. So right now on both the SVD and my MP7 I have the same sight, which is fine, of course, because the sight is fantastic. It's the voodoo sight, but the leopard sight is also incredibly good. So I just let you know, enjoy variety. Okay. Let us see, let us see. Wow, no special crate yet. But we found an IFAC, good, and a beautiful MK18. Okay, but I will take the IFAC. I will throw away the Sonic head. I just want free room, you know. Beautiful Sonic head. Okay, so far so good. And after we find the helmet and after we get back to the shelter, I will try to look at all the items that I have and to actually determine if we indeed have everything. I believe, of course, we also have all the food items in our shelter and so on. So we will see. All the swords, yeah. Oh, the swords, the knives. Did you see what I saw? Right next to me. It's a beautiful special crate. Hell yeah. Yeah. It has a level 1 armor plate. Listen, as someone said in my chat. Oh, no, it was Sergey in YouTube chat. It's better something than nothing, you know. Fair enough. The level 1 plate essentially doesn't even stop the bullet from a pistol. I believe it's just made for if someone attacks you in melee, but there are no enemies as far as I know that attack you in melee, you know. So I believe essentially in the demo it's kind of useless. It can maybe stop, as in, well, not stop, but maybe reduce the damage of one bullet, a singular bullet. But afterwards it gets it gets destroyed by even a single shot from a big pistol. It's just how it goes. Ooh, a coffee master. So in the early access of the game, we will actually be able to use the items like the hot plate, I will take the juice, the hot plate, the coffee master and so on. But at the moment, as you can see on the left side of the screen, the recipes are locked for the demo. The enemies can be on the rooftop, so let's be careful. Let's scan the rooftops. Forgot where I... oh yeah. I know that the night vision actually reduces the quality of the stream, but I do need to use it to actually see some of the stuff when I'm looking at the horizon in particular. It's very useful there. But if I'm looking at the ground, I can actually use the moon and the fact that it actually snowed, you know, it's snowy, so I can kind of see the silhouettes of the enemies if they are... Look, I can see one. 3. That's only the third enemy that I actually found. Crazy. Of course, you, the viewer, actually have an increased brightness for the stream, because I have a filter set up on my OBS streaming software. So you might see an enemy when I don't, or an item on the ground when I don't, but I am trying to be as thorough as possible, so don't worry, Okay. Let's go to the next entrance, but because we fired our gun, let's be also careful a little bit. Someone might have shot, even though it has a silencer, it's still a very strong gun and so on. I'm not exactly sure how the silencer range functions for the guns and so on. Okay. At some point I will begin to throw away the healing items, the C-meds and so on. But right now I'm just replacing it. Ooh, beautiful special crate. Ooh, a Socom silencer. So I have all of these. Wait, let me see how it looks on the Glock. No, it's not as good. So, let me show you something. This Glock right now has a SRO sight on it, right? I mean, it's kind of good, right? Like, it's just a red dot. I mean, it's a bright dot, but still, it kind of functions. You can see everything. You can actually aim. Like, it's not bad. Like, it's honestly not bad at all. But look at this. The Glock itself, look how beautiful of a sight it has. It's not too bright, so you can actually aim at night. It's not the same like color, but it's beautiful white. You can actually see the like everything. You can see the dot and everything around it, and it kind of looks, you know, streamlined. So the Glock in the game by itself has a beautiful sight. So yeah. Not bad. I will maybe. No, I won't. If I have to find the gun, I will find it in the village. It's not so rare to actually find a gun. But I do believe I have both the Makarov and the Glock. But we'll see, of course. I know for sure that I do have all the. Well, I believe there's only two sights for the pistols. The SRO and something else. Okay, well, let's go upstairs. Oof, a bandage. Again, if I have to, I will begin throwing away the healing items. Fair enough. Another mag for the SVD. Nice. We're getting kinda lucky with that. I'm not I'm not complaining at all. Good. So that's the third apartment of complex that I loot essentially. It's how I name them essentially. They might have a name or something, but that's how I name them. Okay. I will actually turn on the light here and try to heat up a little bit. I don't mind to actually turn off the light here. I don't mind at all. Again, I do believe that the enemies can see you if you're next to the light, in the same way that a few streams ago the enemy saw me a little bit better when I was next to the candle in the apartment. He actually began to shoot me from across the apartment. Actually, I was in the apartment complex here, and he was on the other side, in the apartment complex across the road. I will move a little bit more slowly so I can hear them potentially speak or move or do something else. Okay. We are inside the fourth apartment complex, first entrance. As I mentioned, I will take the bandages. I do have too many of them right now, but it's fine. If we do need space, we'll find it, so it's no problem. At some point I will begin to throw both food items and med items at the same rate. Actually, I will drink the juice. Okay. Let's conserve our hand stamina. Also, we are able to heal another SOS kit. Do I need another SOS kit? Right now, I have 3 IFX and 2 SOS kits. I don't need the SOS kit. Let me organize a little bit. Yeah, I don't actually need the SOS kit. I will begin next throwing away the antibiotics. I mean the C-meds, of course, first, but then the antibiotics. A beautiful special crate. Okay, please have like plate, a green helmet, anything. What's this? It has a... They have the green helmet. Yes, the SSH-39. Hell yeah. Okay, that's incredibly lucky. Wow, that's lucky. Good. I will attach the helmet. Also, I will attach the, what's it called, the voodoo scope on the MP5 that I have on my on the MP5 from my inventory, and I will actually attach the hammer scope, this scope, to my MP5. The reason is I can actually exchange much quicker the sights for the gun. Of course, it's an MP7, it shoots incredibly fast, and I use it as a close range weapon, but I can also use it as a medium range weapon with a single shot. So that's also right. Good. So now I have 2 sights, you know. Good. Yes, Karkani, nice. Actually nice. Great. I now do believe I have all the items in the game. The only item that maybe I am kind of missing is the Makarov, the humble Makarov. And to actually to be 100% safe that that's not the case, I will actually take the gun and its mag, if we finally find it, just to be 100% sure, because I do believe that now we are done. The only thing that's maybe left is to organize the shelter a little bit, so I can actually show off the items and so on. Crazy, 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 crazy. Let's not be complacent or too cocky, as they say. We can still die and lose everything, you know. We are in Vostok, and I do have the challenge that even if I die somewhere where it isn't Vostok, it's over, you know. Okay. Good. But that's a fantastic find. I will also use it for a little bit of safety, you know. Yet again, the helmet is a level 1 safety, so it's not actually a fantastic helmet. In fact, it's a terrible, it's a terrible helmet. But fair enough. Fair enough. There is a very high chance that I can actually find a mag for the Makarov on the ground, but I just won't look at the ground as much at the moment. We will still check the entirety of Vostok and try to kill everyone. We will not simply just leave right now. Another special crate, okay. A Tor? That's crazy. I believe I do have the Tor. I will attach the laser to my small MP5K. This is a Makarov. Magazine, and that's it. Now, if that was the last item, now we have everything. Okay. Another KP-31. We actually found a gun in the village at some point, which was great. I mean, at some point yesterday, of course. Good, 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 good. So, at the moment, I believe that I 100% have every single item in my inventory that I need. I believe that's the case. Of course, when we do get to shelter, we'll actually look at everything. The only thing that maybe I'm actually missing, and we will look maybe at in the wiki or something similar, is the level 3 level 3 protection plate. I'm not sure if the plate is in the game or not. That's the only thing which I'm not 100% sure. In other case, we will go and loot all the items, so we don't have to worry about it. A sleeping bag. Yes, I will actually sleep. So, you slept 7 hours. It should be day right now. I will turn off your brightness mode in the streaming settings. Okay, good. Another Yakari backpack. I believe that's the 4th one. There is a guy in this. That's the 5th one. So far we killed 5 enemies. So this is that the building which I was talking about when I spoke about the 4th apartment complex that's close to the center. This is that building. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Wow. I will eat the tuna. I do like to have my... And I will use the soda. I do like to have my my stats topped up at all times, essentially, if it's possible. Ooh, another special crate ever. Wow. I heard a bandit on the ground, but he was very far away. And I'm not sure from which direction, but look, a special crate. Wow. Another helmet. The SSH 39. A POSP, which is actually the site which can go on the SVD. A silencer for the shotgun. I already found my 2nd silencer. It's already on the shotgun in my bag. Another Polaris light. I do like the Polaris light, so I will take it instead of the, let's see. Actually, instead of the one that I have right now in my inventory. Okay, that's fantastic. Let's be careful. It is the day. Let me reduce the light for you on the stream, because this is blinding essentially. Let's slowly scan the roofs, even though I heard the enemy, a soldier on the ground somewhere. yelling some commands, something. He's next to me. I think there is a soldier that's next to me. I think I heard the footsteps actually. That's incredibly scary. I will move away from the edge. If I fall down here, all the way down, I'm dead essentially. So, I mean, not essentially, 100% I'm dead. So I will not try to risk it. Though this roof is the roof which I was talking about a little bit earlier. You can see from the roof essentially the entire map, including into the hilly area and so on. Okay. Crazy, man. So this is still scary, right? We don't actually have, even though it looks like we do, we don't actually have any protection on us. Everything that we have on us is level 1, not level 5, level 1. Protection, so it doesn't actually do essentially anything. Okay. Let me look at the playground. So the playground actually has 4 spawns for special crates. One spawn is next to those climbing things, and the second spawn is in between the sliding structure. There is another one of those on the opposite side, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe there is. Okay, let's put the MP7 to full auto. Let's try to leave the area. Let's move quickly. Let's enter the last entrance. Good. Again, I believe we only killed 7. Let me check, or even less, 5. We only killed 5, so it means that there are 5 more enemies that can spawn on the map, that will spawn on the map. It doesn't mean that all the enemies are spawned right now. It just means that in total there will be 5 more enemies. And after we actually kill all the enemies, then we can loot the entire town freely, you know, safely, let's say. The only, of course, thing that we have to watch after that happens is our heat, our temperature of the body, because we are also playing the game in the winter mode. So we have to keep an eye out on that as well. Okay. Crazy. So we yet again actually found 2 of the helmets, which is also very good. Of course, I only need 1 to have everything. That helmet maybe at some point is gonna be like a task item or something. Like it has to be, right? Because the helmet itself it doesn't seem very useful, you know. Again, it doesn't stop a bullet. In fact, it gets destroyed 100% by a bullet. Let me actually check. This is the Makarov. Actually, look. It does offer protection against... So I was wrong. Look. Level 1 armor and the level 1 helmet actually does have a protection against the Makarov and against the MP5. So, I mean, the only enemies who have something like that is, of course, the bandits in the village. But that's actually okay to know. So the Makarov itself has level 1 pen, which is nothing, and the MP5, a gun which I do love a lot, also has the pen that's level 1. Okay, this is the third apartment of complex in the courtyard, but it's actually the fifth one. Ooh, and LVPC Winter. I do have actually 2 of those. So look, it spawned on the ground. Incredibly fantastic item, just spawned on the ground. It's just that right now I don't need that item. I have 2 of them essentially. Okay. So we do have to survive back to the village. That's our next goal. So after we loot the Vostok area. Wow, look at so many sites. Look at this. What? That's a laser just on the ground. That's a laser on the ground. Throw away the antibiotics. We don't need those. Drink the juice. And I'll take the laser. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Now, every single one of our guns, except the SVD. Yeah, the SVD cannot. But our MP5 and so on has the laser. That's crazy, yo. So the laser is useful for, of course, several reasons. It actually shows exactly where the gun will hit. So you might see that right now I'm aiming maybe past the rail, but the laser actually shows exactly where my shot will hit. Look, it hit the rail, you know, even though my sight is above the rail, you know? Crazy. So it's also useful where I'm trying to aim, but as it's also useful when I'm trying to hip fire the gun. So the only way to actually hip fire the gun is to bring the gun up like this. So right now, if I do press the left click, it doesn't, like, nothing happens. If I do raise the gun, now I can shoot. And when I do have the gun raised, I can see exactly where the bullet will hit. Fantastic. Of course. So that's why the laser attachment is so important, and also it's very rare. Like even though I got lucky these few streams, it's not very common to find it. Usually found silencers and even some of the sights much more commonly than the laser attachment. Okay, this is the first entrance. You can keep an eye out on the... I will actually watch a little bit here. There can be someone in the back, but that doesn't actually happen. Usually they are in front of me, like here around the playground. Let's conserve the hand stamina. Restore, let's say. Okay. I'm also a little bit worried. Wait, look. Is that a special crate on the... Yes, there's a special crate on the playground, look. So when we do clear the area, we'll actually go to the playground. A hoodie, a special kind of the hoodie is the border zone hoodie. Okay. Oh, I would actually like to show you. So when we actually stop, let's stop here in the bathroom. I would like to go over the news for the game because Road to Vostok actually in the last 2 days have new news about the game, and I would actually like to go over the news with you. Let me give me a second just to open a new window. Don't believe this is safe. So let me full screen it. Yes, now it's safe. So if I do this, if I turn on my display capture, look. So let's go over the news for the road to Vostok. In the last few days, there are several news which are very exciting. The first news is that the dev, there is a single dev, is almost done with the new map. The new map is called the terminal, and you can actually see the screenshots for the map right on the screen. I will actually move my camera a little bit so you can actually see. Actually, it's in an okay location so far. The map looks fantastic. It also like looks like it can be very dangerous, like to climb up the pipes and so on. Like it just looks insane. I love the. By the way, I love the look of this game. It looks incredible. That was on the 20th of November, so yesterday. And today, look at this. A new update. They said that the new map, which is going to be a special map. The reason is the map itself is going to be way larger than the standard map, and the main feature of the map is that it's going to be like a large field, like a huge large field with of course some of the forests around it, I guess. Look how beautiful it looks like. I will actually like the post. And it will actually have concrete, it will also have like, look, there's a destroyed heli. There has to be loot like around that heli, like there has to be, because the game is inspired by fantastic games itself, you know. I mean, of course it doesn't have to be, but who knows, you know. It looks insane. And also it says that the map will feature, let me turn this off, the map will actually feature bunkers. So throughout the map there will be concrete bunkers across the map, which just means that it's a huge open area where you can take, for example, my gun that I'm using right now, the SVD, and you can actually play, let me do it like this, and you can actually play like a sniper, you know, because it's a large map, and you can actually maybe potentially look into the bunkers where the enemy will be. Looks crazy. Actually, I would like to write a message here, so you can actually check out the post by yourself. I will place the post in the chat. Let me do it like this. So if you yourself would like to see it, let me write a reply, because this is incredible. This is this is making me incredibly excited for the future of the game. Thank you. Wait. Thank you for your efforts and good luck. Okay. I hope that's not too cringe, but I'm honest when I say that, you know. So you can go and actually like the post and so on. Like you can freely go on X. Road Vostok. If you're not already on X, on the Twitter for the game, like it's actually ramping up. There is new news for the game so far, and look how beautiful it looks like. So I can expect there to be concrete, maybe bunkers somewhere behind the trees, or maybe even in the middle of the map. And I do want to explore stuff like that. Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So please check it out. And if you have any questions for me, you can freely ask, you know? Okay, let's go back to the gameplay. It look like this. Let me close this. Okay. Karkani says in Twitch chat that field looks so good. It looks phenomenal, yo. So when I saw that chopper that's burning, man, it gave me like Daisy vibes, you know, because it's always exciting to go to a chopper. Like, who knows what crazy stuff, because Anti is so like the way that he, so okay, he doesn't make games, he makes systems, which is very interesting. The looting system, the spawning of the loot system, the shooting system, like he essentially makes systems inside of a game. Incredible stuff. And one of the systems which he makes, of course, are the maps themselves. I mean, of course, that's how I look at that, you know. That's how I explain what he is doing, which probably it's not true, but just imagine how, because he's careful with everything he does, right? Like, and he makes fantastic stuff like all the time. Just imagine what you can find like at the concrete bunkers in the field, you know, and stuff like that. Crazy, man. So incredibly exciting time for the game. Think says, I'm so excited for this game. Same, yo, same. Karkani says those hay rolls and everything look good, yeah. True, Karkani. Hurry up, EA. I hope he, man. So that map was actually a second map. So for the first time, I actually shared with you the what's it called? The first map, which is called the terminal, and that was actually a new map, like a completely new map, which he had, you know, like a completely new map. Crazy, man, crazy. Karkani says, Auntie, if you don't want to wait anymore. Patience, patience. Beauty and perfection takes time, but also, yeah. I can't wait anymore, man. I'm so excited. Crazy, yo. Okay, let's go on the rooftop. So far we have killed 5 enemies. Let's actually check that no enemies are on this rooftop. No, it's fine. So we usually kill many enemies until the point right now. So much so that we usually only need to kill 2 or 3. But we actually have to kill 5 of them at the moment in order to get to the number 10, you know, the magical number 10. In order to make the zone safe, as I like to say it, you know. And it's always scary to go on the edge because they can fall auto at you. From the ground when you are near the edge. So I will just look around and try to find them, walking or otherwise. because even if I kill one, it's gonna go a long way for safety of well, my safety in Vostok, you know. Karkani says, but we will wait as long as it takes. True, we know Anti will deliver. True, Karkani, you said that fantastically, Karkani. Absolutely correctly. Tink also says, Anti will be more excited than VR, I bet. Hell yeah, he will. Dude, I cannot even imagine the adrenaline, the excitement, the worry, the everything that comes with, you know, literally at the same time. Oh, here he is. 6. Like, that comes at the same time, you know, when you're trying to just deliver a product on the market, but it's not any product, right? It's a video game where the people that are actually consuming the product are passionate about your game, you know, and stuff like that. Crazy, man. That has to be surreal. So yeah, when I said to him, to the post in the Twitter, that I truly wish good luck to him. I'm honest. That has to be crazy time, you know. Now trying to finish the map, to make new tasks, maybe new tasks, to add new items, maybe, and so on and so forth, you know. But yeah, crazy stuff. I will take the ammo a little bit. So let me remind the people who are here. I do believe that right now in our own bags we do have everything that we need to 100% our shelter. The last things that we needed were the fishing vest. Listen, it's fine. The fishing vest, the shotgun, maybe the Makarov, 100%. I'm sorry, 100% the inverter, and the most rare item that I can find in the game is this helmet. That's the item which we actually missed to loot the other time, but now of course we have it in our inventory, well, specifically on our head, which is crazy. And the only thing which we now have to do is to actually survive somehow to the village. Let me remind you that going through the minefield from the Vostok direction is essentially suicide. Like, it's crazy. Another MP7, look. I don't have room for another MP7. Because essentially as soon as you spawn, you're surrounded by enemies in a forest. And they can also be on the watchtower and just shoot at you constantly. You cannot hide in the forest, right? You spawn on the road because there's there's mines in the forest. So you have to stay on the road. You have to clear the mines. You have to kill the enemies that are attacking you, and you have to very quickly, without actually dying, to find some cover. While trying to follow the road. Crazy stuff, you know? It's very difficult. So we have to be careful. We still have to take the items here. Look, a special crate on the background. We still have to take the items back to the shelter, right? So we have to be very careful. And clever. And clever. Karkani says in Twitch chat, I know this game will have legendary status. True. True. Man, so excited. Also, I'm sorry. I would also like to say a few things about the game. The first thing is, as we are trying not to die, is that the game is essentially made by one guy, one developer. His name is Anti on Discord. I'm not sure. I don't know the guy. I don't know ranting about him, but I know his work, which is this game, and he's putting a lot of effort into this game, and you can see it in every nook and cranny of the game, which is making me incredibly excited. So that's the first thing. It's a solo developer. He maybe from time to time, of course, takes what's it called, commissions, commissions, you know, contracts, 7, you know, for maybe the music or the sounds, and so on and so forth. That's what he said in one of his on the website, that's a possibility that he will do. But anyway, still, it's made by a single guy, which is incredible. The next thing is, let me go with this. Yeah, and the next important thing which I do want to say about this game, it's actually made in an engine called Godot. Now, Godot is, for me, it was always like engine for like strategy games and maybe various other games, of course. But look how good this game runs. Like, it's a demo. The game isn't optimized, you know, like to be optimized. It's just a demo of the game, you know, just to show off, you know, the assets, the mechanics of the game. Yet the game runs beautifully. Of course, the visual fidelity of the game. Level 3. Mommy. Mommy. I have to go back. I'm sorry for being in a panic. I just don't want to die. I believe that's one of the, what's it called, one of the plates that we actually need, you know, which is crazy. I believe that's the one, the level 3 one. I have the level 1 plate, the level 2 plate, the level 4, and the level 5. I thought that the level 3 doesn't exist. It exists, and we found it. That was something actually that I wanted to check the wiki for, you know. So the plate takes 4 spots. I have 1 spot free, and now I have 2 spots. Let's throw some of the bandages. We don't need so many bandages. It's fine. Let's make room. Oh, man. The smart thing would be to go on the rooftop to actually see where the hell this guy is. Because he can be anywhere. And it did sound that he is very close to me. I mean, not very close, but close enough so he can actually full auto his entire mag into my cover. Which is crazy to me, man. I can die in 3 shots and 3 shots 20 at me, you know. Okay. No, it's fine. I don't need a better helmet. Go. Just go. Thank you very much for the follow, Matt Eagle 92. Thank you. We are actually now at 15 out of 20 followers, which is incredible, yo. That's for me a very high achievement. I will throw away this plate. I don't need the level 2 plate. Actually, I will take it. It's fine. Hello, Matt. Hello. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. And thank you to Karkani and to Think for saying hello. It means a lot. It means a lot both to me and I hope to Matt. I will actually add a beautiful heart in the chat. Hello. And Think is having a party. Oh, hell yeah. Fair enough. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. So we just have to arrive at the shelter, and I do believe we have everything now for sure, because I found this level 3. What's it called? Look, an ACOG. Actually, I don't believe I actually have an ACOG. No, I do have the ACOG, but just in case, because I am getting a little bit frazzled with items, I will take the ACOG. We will need to hit up very soon. Very soon. How many enemies we got? 7 of them. There's 3 more. Fair enough, fair enough. Ah. I would also search every single special crate, of course, that I can find, because who knows? And that's actually possible. I can find an item that I never saw in the game, which of course exists, but in the 60 hours that I have played the game, I haven't actually found it, you know? It's possible, you know? In a very similar way as yesterday, by the way, was the first time that I actually saw the shotgun silencer, the SLV, and today we actually found 2 more. Of course, I don't need them all, but still, that's an actual item that for 60 hours that I played the game, I never saw once until I found it yesterday. So there might be some other items which I don't have. So that's why I do want to search these special crates, because for the common items I can find them easily, you know, but the special crates are only here in Vostok. Okay, fair enough. This kinda looks like someone was here. Usually the enemies can open every door in the game. Like they can enter the stairwells, the apartments, and so on. So I do have to be careful, because maybe they are inside of the apartments. And of course, in every single room of the apartment, the special crate can spawn. So of course it's useful to literally check every single room, because you never know. You do never know. What's that? Oh, okay. And also the mosquito hat. I do believe I actually have it, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do believe I have it. If not, we'll... of course, it's very easy to find it in the village, so I don't worry too much. I would like actually to go and hit up. Now, I should remember, there is a guy that full auto me when I tried to take the special crate. At the playground, and he's probably still here somewhere. So let's go towards the... Let me restore my hand stamina. So he's probably on the rooftop or something similar here. In other case, we should be careful. Whoa, 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 whoa. I see him, see him, see. 8. 8. 8. That was 8, okay? It's fine. There's 2 more enemies left. I will have to stay near the fire for an extended period of time to heat up. Where from? Where from? Oh, the rooftop. 9. There's still one more guy that can absolutely demolish me. We have to be careful. So that's 9. There is still a guy somewhere. We still have to be next to the fire in order to hit up. Okay. Thankfully, we found that new plate, the level 3 plate, and it actually offers protection against the AK-12 and the 5.45 ammo, which is very good. I didn't know that intuitively, you know? Now I know. Okay, good. Let me turn off the light. I don't need it. So, as far as I know, we checked all the apartments besides the last one right here. In order to make sure that's correct, I will return back to the fourth entrance of the second to last apartment and just see if I open the doors and so on. No, I haven't. Okay, good. It's good to know, because we also found a special crate. Good. So it's good that they came back. What's this? Another MK18. Look. Okay. I don't actually need a gun, so it's fine. And everything else I do have. Let me look at the ground. No, it's fine. Let me look at the time of the game. It's 5 p.m. I will increase the... yes, like this. I will increase the brightness for you on the stream, so you can actually see something at night. For me, it's still the same as it was before, just for you, for the viewing experience. It's much better if it's a little bit, you know, brighter. Last one lurking. Yep. So I had an unfortunate encounter with the last enemy in one of the previous streams, where the enemy was actually crouching, I guess, next to some bushes, and as soon as I passed next to the bush where he was hiding, he opened full auto fire on me. And even though I had all the helmets and the protection, I died in essentially 200 like MS in like a fifth of a second, essentially. Incredibly quickly, just and I'm dead. So we have to be more careful, because they can be in the bushes right here, and because they can crouch like this, they can be incredibly sneaky. When they crouch, they do not speak, so I cannot hear them from the distance, and because they're crouching, their footsteps are incredibly quiet. Okay, let's go to the top. We do have the duffel bag. We got a sleeping bag. Actually, I will not need it. By the time we are done with Vostok, it's going to be nighttime in the city, which means that we will actually do the minefield at night, which is absolutely insane. But I believe that we do have a higher chance by doing the minefield at night. Even though it is more dangerous. Essentially, what's the difference? In the beginning of the zone, I do have some extra time because it's night to actually scout out the enemies. So hopefully, if I do see like 2 of them or more, I can actually remember their locations, and as I start to shoot the enemies, hopefully I can shoot every single one of them. I can actually fire first, which is incredible advantage in the game right here. A huge advantage. Now, that's of course, hopefully, the best case scenario. They can also spawn close enough to me where they actually open up fire on me first, which means that essentially it's even worse than during the day. But because it's going to be tough in either way, I will choose nighttime. I will choose nighttime. Let me the pairs. I will not take the Vor chocolate with me. The Vor chocolate is incredibly valuable. It's a single slot item which sells for 350 euros at the merchant, the trader. But I don't believe that the money is now the issue, you know? It's survival. And to bring the items here back, ooh, even the mattress. That's the item which I actually don't have, the mattress. I don't have the mattress. That's the only item which I don't have actually. Wow, the mattress. Can I slot it somewhere? No, I cannot. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe I will have to make some tough choices. Let me see. I remove the voodoo scope. I'll actually throw away this MP5. No, actually I will leave the gun there. I will have to make some of the choices right here. Wait, what? Oh. How do I do this? Wait. I will have to scoot the fishing vest to the left. I can actually throw away the fishing vest and actually find it in the village. That also works. The same with the Makarov actually. I will throw away the Makarov. Yes, I believe that's fine. So now I can do this, which is absolute insanity what I'm doing, but I believe that's fine. No, the mattress is not so common actually. That's my problem. That's my problem. Okay. And I would like to take the MP5K with me. So I will remove the SOS kit. But actually, I can make room for... I will throw away the Vor chocolate. I will throw away this ammo. I don't need it. And I will lit the bees. Okay, fair enough. That was a bit tough, okay, to do, but I believe it's worth it in the end. I will find the fishing vest in the village. I believe it's much easier to find the fishing vest than the mattress. But fair enough. And also potentially I do have the vest in my shelter, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, the masket. Dude, I'm finding out items which I do not have. And it's a little bit worrying me. It's a little bit scary. What if there are more items which I don't know about, you know? I'll throw away the bandage actually. So the masket also is an item which I don't actually have. Crazy. I said that we might find some of the items. We do have the cat food. We do have the nails and everything else. So I did say that it's very much possible to actually find some of the items which are common and so on, which I don't even know that I'm missing. That's the item, the mattress, you know, and the masket. Let's remember there is another guy alive somewhere in the city. But in the last stream, so yesterday, the enemy also, like, I couldn't find the tent guy as well in Vostok, even though I was half an in-game day, you know. I was outside and on the rooftops, and I actually went to the other side of the map and so on. Couldn't find the tent guy, the last guy. But it's not a part of the challenge to actually kill everyone. But I usually like to do so, you know. Anyway, it's fun. Even if a bit dangerous. Let me look like this. So the night does fall at 7 p.m. Now it's 7 p.m. at the game, in the game. You can actually see it here on the alarm clock. It says 1900 hours. Okay. Let's go on the rooftop and try to find the last guy. Slow. Let's recover hand stamina. You never know if the guy's gonna climb the rooftop quickly or not. A candle lit in the apartment there. Fair enough. There's the movement of the tree. There's the last guy. Look at that mofo. 10. Good. That's the last enemy. A beautiful 10. Okay. So now we can actually freely loot the rest of Vostok. We will actually go to the far side of the map, to the tents, where we can also find some items, first of all in the tents, but also there is a chance for the special crates to spawn there as well, around it, essentially. I'll show you. Good. Good. Okay. Now we must mentally be ready for the minefield. In yet again we're going towards the back, right? So from Vostok into the minefields, towards the village. Crazy. I will loot. Actually, I don't have to loot the cupboards anymore. I will look for meds though. It is important. Huh. I don't believe I have the AKM actually in my... but I can find that from the bandits in the village. I don't have to... Okay, so I don't have everything. I need to find the AKM still. Thankfully, I believe it's easy to find in the village. But that just means we have to stay alive a little bit longer. Okay. That was the last apartment complex. Let's heat up. Actually, we don't have to heat up. Let's go straight to the tents. The tents are on the other side of the map. But there's also a ditch there. In the ditch, there are those concrete pipes, and inside of them there are a few crates, standard ones, not the special kinds, but we can of course find some fantastic items there. So let's go towards that location. So look, behind that wall over there in front of us is a small ditch. Let me turn on the light. And here inside of the pipes there are some crates. See? They didn't have some fantastic loot, but still, fair enough. And here, right next to this, we should find the red tents. Look. And the special crate in the middle. Look. Beautiful. Let me take a screenshot. I just love stuff like this. Okay. I'm sorry for the loud sound. So, we actually found the another VSS and 19 ammo for the VSS. That's perfect. I do need the ammo. 19 bullets. I don't believe I ever found 19 bullets. Like at once. We should also remember that we cannot actually heat up in the minefield. We actually have to do it incredibly quickly. If we are to survive, we kind of have to do it quickly. So let's stand here. Let me actually have something to drink. Don't have actually a lot, but enough. So great. Let's go to the center of the map. And let's actually heat up at the center of the map as well. Like at the same location where we were, essentially, next to the tank and so on. Karkani says in Twitch chat, I never noticed the tents brand. It's called Valtaya. It means conqueror in Finnish. Hell yeah! That kind of sounds amazing. Huh? Why are they using red tents in Vostok? Why are they using the Finnish tents in Vostok? You never know. Those are some questions that you need to answer to, you know? The real brand is called Valtire, which means explorer. Wow, so it's kind of like a play on words, I guess. That's kind of cool. I will take a small break, everyone. I will be right back, and right afterwards, we are going to the minefields. That's going to be the most dangerous thing about this entire trip. The minefields, and then to finally get to shelter with all of these items. I will be right back. Alright, 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 alright. Here I am, here I am. I had an extended walk. It felt nice. It felt very, very nice. Oh, there's activity in the chat. Good question is also, why do they have the Finnish beer in Vostok? Listen, it's because it tastes very good, okay? It just has a fantastic taste, you know? Thing says it should be vodka. Fair enough, exactly. Maybe there will be vodka for making a Molotov. Actually, I believe that the way that you make it is usually using what's it called? Gasoline, right? So you put in a glass bottle, you put petrol, and that's how you actually make the Molotov, right? It's not using the alcohol, but actually like something stronger, you know, or oil, I guess, and stuff like that. So anyway, let's slowly go to the minefield. Okay. Let me check all of my guns. All of my guns are ready. Let's reload the SVD. Let's load the bullets. Yes, we do have everything. Thing says, but you need a bottle. True. Actually, that's 100% right. A glass bottle of some kind. Oh, I'm sorry. The scene was okay, good. I got you, Thing. I got you, Karkani. Got you, Thing. If Karkani says the moonshine Molotov, that might actually look interesting if you do add some, maybe like some of the metals, you know, to change the color of the flame. You never know, you never know. Let's check everything, okay? This is incredibly important moment. This is, we either survive and thrive, or we die and lose everything. Because I'm doing a perma challenge as well, right? It's not only in Vostok, it's wherever I die. And of course it's night, but it's actually okay if it's night. Okay. Let's go. Kakani says, I know you will be able to make summer wine in this game. Summer wine? Is that using, you know, poop? I don't remember actually. Summer wine. So as soon as we spawn in this map, we do have to destroy, of course, the mines. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, also, I'm sorry, I'm using the night vision. I have to use it. I have to use it. One. There is a second one somewhere to the left, usually. So crazy, man. Go, 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 go. Just go. Stop thinking and go, okay? Just go, just go, just go, just go. Let's hide here. Let's hide here. Ooh, okay, fair enough. We are not safe here at all. Look, level 5 plate. I will actually use that. Okay, okay, go, go, go. Remove the armor. Let's be 100% sure that we have the right one. The level 3 one, yes. Sorry. Remove the bandages. Actually, eat the peas. I will take this with me as well. Oh man. I'm scared, chat. I'm scared, yo. We still have, like, we just started, man. Okay. There is a guy behind us, which I cannot see at the moment. There can be guys on top of the watchtowers. I would like to climb up top the watchtowers. But again, I'm sorry for having the, what's it called, the night vision on. I just have to see, okay? I will climb the watchtower. Everything. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 please go. Don't loot anything. What the hell are you doing? Just go upstairs. Go, 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 go. So we can still be shot from the upstairs using the other watchtowers. Look, a guy's there. That's, I believe, the third one. Oh, man. Okay. No, that's 3. Okay. 3. Oh, man. Okay. Let's slowly go. I saw movement. I'm not sure. It's so dark for me. It's so dark to me. Okay, go. Go, 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 go. The worst thing that could happen is for us to for the chopper to find us. That's the worst thing. If the chopper finds us, then all the enemies will rush towards us with their the guns drawn. If that happens, I mean, we are in the minefield. We are essentially dead. Like I mean, I'm not sure how to survive that, except to stand my ground and shoot. Like I don't know, man. Just go. Just run. Just run. Don't think. Just run. Don't think too much. Just run. Come on, shoot mine, please. I'm so tense right now, chat. Okay. I believe I cross here. Nope, I don't cross here. Where do I cross usually? I forget. There's a mine next to the tree, yo. I'm not even joking, look. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm using this. I have... Oh no! I saw them. Oh no! I went into like 6 different mines at the same time, yo. Okay. Let's slowly move. If we do find a mine... look. Look how hidden that is. That's crazy, yo. Okay. Go. Just run. Don't step on the mine. Please don't step on the mine. Whatever you do, don't do it. Go. Go. Oh. I'm so slow because I have so many heavy items, you know. Go. Okay, go. Let me loot the bandit. It's customary. Okay. Let's reload all of our weapons immediately. All the guns set ready, everything fine, everything okay. Let's eat something. Pineapple. Perkani says next. No. I have missed one while imagining that master this summer wine. Damn, man. Thing says, this is a family show, okay? Karkani says, oops, my bad. Listen to me, okay? It is a family friendly. Also, we're almost done with the challenge, okay? Oh, we are not. Actually, we need the AKM. I forgot, but still. We found the hardest items we actually found. Contain yourselves, okay? A little bit. Tiny bit. So here, usually, I do have a bandit right in front of me. Like somewhere. He's just, you know, in front of me. So let's be extra careful. And also, let's go to the, what's he called? The merchant. What's that on the ground? Let's go to the merchant, because he might have something for us. Yo, what's up? He has an AKM. He has a weapon display. Whoa. Anyway. I will sell you 2 SOS kits, 2 splints for the AKM. I also need the mag for the AKM. Damn. I also need the mag for the AKM. Let me sell a bandage. Oh, but there's no room. No. Can I buy the weapon display case? Selling some of the... Not really, no. Maybe if I sell off my IFX, stuff like that. Narvas? No. If I sell all of my ammo, what happens? I can actually buy it. If I sell all of my ammo, I can actually buy a 3rd weapons case. I will. Go. Go, 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 go. I also believe I actually bought a table where I will actually place some of my items. So I do believe that there will be one extra stream where we actually try to get the AKM and actually place the items in the shelter to actually have everything, you know? Like for the items to be beautiful and stuff like that. The AKM, I believe I can get from the bandits here in the village. And usually, if I do kill the bandits here in the village, I will also get a mag from them. And for the ammo, of course, I have. Let's quickly enter the shelter, the cabin. Yes! Okay, we are at the shelter with fantastic items, okay? We are alive and well. Crazy, okay. Let's make some room. Let's exchange some of the stuff here. Let's grab the video scope. Let's place this beautiful beast of a gun. Okay, fair enough. Let's go there. Place the mag. Okay. Place the bullets. Good. Place the helmet. This is... Look at this beautiful helmet. It's so funny looking, yo. But it is. It's a helmet. Crazy. That's the helmet that we actually were missing, you know? But now... No. But now we have it. Let me put the mess kit like there, so I can actually place the helmet on the table. Good. As for the plates, I do believe right now I have all the plates. So look at this. I have the level 2 plate, the level... No, wait. What's here? Okay, yes, I have all the... I have the plate 2, the 3A, so that's 2 of them, the 3, so that's 3 of them, the 4, that's 4 of them, and the 3 plus, that's 5 of them. I have all the plates. I actually have all the types of plates. Ooh, good. Okay. Okay. The shotgun with the silencer, that has to go on some kind of a wall, because this is incredible. Look at this insanity. Look how funny it looks. Let me place this here. Look how funny it looks. Okay, good. The ACOG can go there. Another voodoo site. It can go there. The MP5 for now can go somewhere there. Nope. Let me place it. Can it go maybe here? Yes, it can. Look how funny that looks, but fair enough, there is room. The MP7, which I actually have on myself, was on the freezer right here, and I will actually place it back. Yes, I will place it back like this. And I will put actually the mag for it right next to it. Good. The mattress. I'm not sure what to do with the mattress. I believe it's immense, you know, it's very large. It is. To do with a mattress, you know. Actually, I will place it above the locker, okay? Too bad it's round. That kind of looks okay. Okay, fair enough. The inverter, yes. That's exactly what we're trying to find. Good. The ammo for the MP7 goes with, well, the MP7s. So far so good, chat. So far so good. I do believe that we're missing only the AKM. Let me place all my meds at the appropriate location. Look at all those effects. Okay. Let me place these plinths. Like this. Good. Let me paste my bandages here. Like that. The 308. Where would I put the ammo for the most beautiful gun? So, let me show you something. Where did I put? Oh yes, here it is. This, for me, is the most beautiful gun in the entire game. Is the Car 21, but it's also with the 308 caliber gun. Look how beautiful it looks. I also have, of course, a laser on it, and look how beautiful it looks. It says Basic Firearms Limited, Finland. It says that it's multi-caliber, Car 21. It says there on the gun. Beautiful. Of course, it's here all the time on my weapon display wall. Look how funny this looks. Crazy. This is my stack of night vision goggles. I in fact have another one here on the table, but still, fair enough. Actually take out the plate from this. Just add it like here. Oh, and the 3 plus. 3 plus is any of these. Okay. Look at that. So these are all the plates. The 3A, the 3 plus, the 3 and the 4. That's how it goes actually. It goes 2, 3A, 3 plus, 3 and 4. How the levels go. Good. I do have some of the lights, and actually I do have another mag for the card 21. This is that gun. I can take this out. And I can place... Oh, I actually have the jeans as well. Good. And I can place the mag like this. So I still have some ammo. I believe that's fine. Look. Okay, so far so good. And of course the ammo for the VSS. Right here. Okay. Good. This is fantastic. This is essentially right now every single item in the game. Look at this. Let me show you my stash. So when you enter, so let me try to mark this on the stream, so I can maybe show it to, like, maybe make a clip. I will 100% make another clip, because I will actually add all of these weapon displays and the tables to actually be able to display all the items, you know. But look, on the left we have the selection of every single rig in the game. Some of them are extra, like the winter one and the green one. I even have an extra one that's on my guy, which is the green one. On the left side there's the Yakari backpacks, all colors, all types. All the lights are there with the batteries. This is the location usually reserved for the MP5, which is essentially now on the wall. Then we have all the helmets. We have the sauna hat. Let me check something here. Yeah, we have the sauna hat. We have all the grenades. We have both of the music instruments, which is the harmonica right there on the table, and the guitar next to the bed. We have all the fish, including the pike, which is right next to me, and the fish on the table. We have all the guns except the AKM. I don't believe I do have the AKM. I do have all the jackets and the hoodies. This is the Santa jacket and the special hoodie jacket, and all the rest are here. The tactical jacket, the brown jacket, the blue one, which is here, the winter jacket. I have all the windbreakers and so on. Essentially I have everything. I have all the task items, all the healing items, all the types of gloves, all the types of food, which I will showcase a bit later. But yeah, all the types of the backpacks, including the patrol backpack. This is the jacket. I of course have the KP31 with 2 drums. All types of ammo, that's of course correct. All types of MP5, including the one without a stock and one without with the integrated silencer. Is that true? Do I have all the MP5s? I don't. I don't have the regular MP5. I don't have the regular MP5 and the AKM. Those are two guns which I have to find, and the mosquito hat. I also don't have the mosquito hat. I have all the types of the belt items, including of course the black one, and the green one is here. Look, it is here. So let me place the green in the back and the black a bit forward. All the belt items, all the sleeping bags, of course, and the mattresses here up top. Yo, what's up, Lana? What's up, yo? We are just checking out the shelter and everything there is, you know. Of course, I have the night vision goggles, all the healing items, MP7s, crazy silencers everywhere. Wait, do I truly don't have? Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have the MP5, the regular stock MP5. Fair enough. We have all the knives. We have all the knives. We have the Scrama 240, which I do believe is a special knife. We have the Scrama 200, so this is 240, this is 200. We have the Jaeger, which is here, 140. We do have all the quest items. We have the coffee master. We have the beer, everything like snooze, salt licorice, energy powder. We have sugar and coffee. We have the mustard next to the pea soup, of course. We have all the plates. Of course, we have the hot plate. I mean, we generally have for most stuff even double, you know. So yeah, that's so far the what's it called, the shelter. Let me drink something like this juice. That's the shelter, but the shelter is not done. The shelter isn't actually done. If you look at my furniture inventory, I do have a lot of furniture, including the tables on which I will actually place. So if you look, it's like this. I will actually place all of my items on the tables which I have in my inventory, which of course first means that I have to take all of these items and to put it somewhere else. That's how it works. And the weapon displays will also go right here somewhere behind the table, so I can actually display even more of the weapons. Karkani asks, do I have a TP? Actually I do, but only a single roll. It's right here. Look, it's a single roll of TP. The same with the duct tape, the crackers, and the books. I can actually place the books next to my cooking book, so it's more visible. So this is the fishing book, and this is the religion book, which I will turn like this. Or no, don't go back. I will place like this. Like this. Good. We also have all the grenades, which is incredible, you know. Yes, they are, I think. Actually, I knew that by accident because I thought that I lost the gun, because it actually attached on the other side because I was too close to the display. So yes, it is a double-sided. So maybe if I do make the room, maybe somehow I will place it like this. Yeah, I will place it here in between this. Actually, let me try to do it now, because that's not a terrible idea. So if I do turn it like this, and now I try to something tells me I cannot do this as I want to. do believe it's possible though. It is possible, look! Can I move? No, I cannot move between it. No! Almost fantastic idea. So then I can show some of the weapons right here. And then I would be able to go into the back and actually show some later. Is there even more room? Yes, there might be a little bit more room there. Let me try that one more time. If I am something, I'm a stubborn dragon, you know? So like this. No, I believe it's the same. No, I can't pass. Good. Okay, so I can actually place some of the guns immediately here, and then I can place some other guns there. Fantastic, actually. That's incredible. So yeah, I essentially made a new room. Okay, that's amazing. And of course, you can actually put attachments on the wall as well, like this, like the voodoo scope, the Jacob scope, scope, and so on. Good. So far that's my shelter. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We are very close to finishing. We only need the AKM, which is here in the village, and the basic MP5, which is right here in the village. We'll find, and the mosquito hat. No, actually, we have the mosquito hat. It's here. Look, it's here. Next to the clothing items. Okay, so just the basic 2 items. Well, technically 3. AKM, it's mag for the AKM, and the MP5. We have plenty MP5 mags. Just the most basic MP5, like the one that you can spawn with, you know. And that's it. Incredible. The journey that we took in order to accomplish this was magnificent. So all the streams, all the fantastic runs to get all of these items. Incredible. Oh, Karkani, you're actually right. I don't have the AKS-74U. Again, a basic gun that spawns with the bandits here. Again, you're right, Karkani. I don't have the basic guns. I have the car rifles, I have all the scopes, all the silencers, the best possible things. The voodoo scopes, the leopard scopes, you know, the ACOGs, the hammer scope. Like, I have everything. The laser sights, but I have a silencer for a shotgun. I don't have a basic AKM. Yeah, you're right. So, AKS-74U, AKM, and MP5. All of the basic guns. Thank you for saying that, Fkarkani. Thankfully, we also found some more bullets on the VSS. I'm using the leopard sight on the VSS because I do like it so much. And I believe that's it. I believe for now, that's it. I want to say to everyone that's here, I wish you a fantastic weekend, fantastic Friday, fantastic day, evening or night, wherever you are. A fantastic weekend, because tomorrow, myself, I'm gonna have a party, which I actually delayed for a few weeks because of the illness, but now it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm not gonna stream. I do have to have everything ready at the house. But thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the support. Thank you Matt for the follow. Thank you to Karkani and Tink for the chats and the fun in the channel. Thank you Lana for stopping by. And I wish you all a fantastic, beautiful Friday and weekend. If you do miss me, you can check out the VODs tomorrow. They're all there. On YouTube, you can check every single video there is. On Twitch, you can check the last 7 of them. You can also check some of the challenges. I did the Mosinoli challenge about a week ago, and I actually saved the full VOD on Twitch. It's gonna be saved forever. So if you like something like that, you can go to the VOD section on Twitch, and it will say full VOD, the challenge for the Mosin or something similar to that. And yeah, I believe that's it. Thank you everyone for being here. Do not forget it. If you want, you can join the Discord. It's open for everyone. You can freely join. You have the link in chat at the moment, in both the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat. And you can also follow me on X, which is the new Twitter. Thank you everyone for being here, and I wish you a fantastic weekend. Thank you, Tink. See you later. Enjoy your party. Oh well. And Karkani, thank you for being here. Everyone, I wish you all the best. And see ya on Sunday. Goodbye.